Hello, it's Kate in the Nest again, and thank you for joining me. It's Saturday afternoon here. That means I've had time to do my domestics in the morning and it's play this afternoon. So I was planning out what I was going to film. I was working on her last night and then I have changed my mind. So before I get into lots about me, and how, sorry, I shouldn't have laughed then, but and I was about to say and how excited I am. Um, I want to know about you. How are you doing? I want to say hi to Christina from Christina Creates, who made a very brave video this morning, talking as she made her bowerbird nest for August. Yeah, she's got a story to tell. So thank you, Christina, for um, talking to us as a community. And the other person I want to send a hi to, especially today, is Maria from Maria Knits. She's a lovely subby, as you all are, but she's just had surgery this very morning for on her right hand for, I think it was arthritis, and she's had a lot of pain. She has shared that she's already had her left hand done and has been planning for the right hand. So she's got lots of projects lined up and lots of viewing of YouTube to do while she's recovering. But Maria, I'm so glad that you've come through so well, and now it's rest and recuperate so that you're back stitching with us again very soon. And finally, but not least, I want to say thank you to Penny. And Penny sent me, I've acknowledged Penny through the King group, but not through everyone. Penny sent me this ring that she found in an op shop in Australia and thought that it had my name on it. And I think it does, Penny. I've never seen anything like it, but when you pair it with my usual ring, there's a story to be told. So obviously meant to be. So Penny, thank you so, so much for that. I will treasure it. I'm not sure how I will stitch, but we'll give it a try today. And if not, it will adorn my desk here just while I've worn it out actually already, but just for stitchy videos. Okay, so I'm going to start a new piece. Of course I am. It's not that I don't have a list of a lot of projects, is it? But I wanted to share with you something that I actually got for my upcoming workshops. And it is this amazing piece of Sanderson fabric. This is the first time I've actually seen Sanderson. You might laugh at me, but Sanderson in bulk rather than a cut off that I found at the sewing basket or in an op shop. And I'm absolutely blown away by this piece. It was hand delivered to my door, so that again is meant to be. And I don't know whether I should be saying Charlbury or Shalsbury or whichever. I apologise. 2007, Arthur Sanderson and Sons, and it even has the top with an arrow. I didn't know that, but look at this, my friends. Is this not just heaven on a stick? And for Kate in the Nest, those flowers are just making my heart sing. And I think they will make everyone's heart sing that comes to my workshops, because there's 2 meters of this fabric. And Fleur talks about hero flowers, and I'm going to say, if ever there's been a fabric, look at them. I'll just stand up to see that you can see them, how beautifully. They're actually coming up in the video darker than they are. They're actually more poppy pink. Not as in poppy flower, as in lighter pink. I don't know how to describe that. In fact, I'm finding that with filming, people see it almost darker than it is. So this is, I don't know how to change the color on the video. Maybe I need to look up that. But it's never been used, and the lady used to work in a furnishing factory and had this. So there you are. So this has already taken up residence on my the garden through the window quilt, which I thought I was going to show you, but instead I want to talk to you about this piece. Now this is a standalone collage that I'm using my favorite things on. And again, when I was doing this, I was thinking about Hearts and Flowers, which is the name of my my One Day Sunday workshop in Melbourne. And so I've put on here favorite things. This is a tapestry that was, I am going to take this off, Penny, no offense, just so that I don't cover half the work as well. What is this called? A cross stitch that has not been finished. And I love those little black crosses there. So to honour the maker, that's staying like it is. There's a piece of rust, I think probably from an original pin there. So that's been my back piece. And then over it, I have harvested one flower from the Sanderson. Oh, see? Yeah, what can you say about that? There are scraps and little bits everywhere. In fact, I went to answer the front door the other day and there were 3 bits of my wool on the doormat. And I thought, well, if anyone was sending something addressed to Kate in the nest, they would know that this is where I live. Okay, so 1, 2, and over the top, I've put this fabric, which is from French Pelmet, yes, that you've seen in a lot of my work lately. And this is fresh off the collar that I showed you in my new but old video just the other day. It's got my first sequins that I've ever put on work. Oh, yeah, that's true. And I've actually trimmed it to be a heart shape. I looked at putting it up like this, but it belonged like that. And can you still see me? Yeah. I love this little tag. There's a bit of the cross stitch poking out underneath. And then I've started the initial trimming of the piece with, this is similarly French fringing of the same pelmet. So to me, I am gifted right now with the opportunity to work with almost priceless textiles. This will be, I hope, a piece of art that will join my collection. And yeah, who knows what home it will end up in. But I just thought I would share with you right from the beginning a piece made with purpose. We make all our pieces with purpose, but this one I really want to honour priceless textiles. Maybe not priceless, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, they're priceless for me because I've collected them and been lucky enough, or blessed enough to have them in my home. Okay, so I could do lots of things. I could have already invisibly stitched this all down to anchor it. I haven't done that. I have, as I said, I've been playing around with the placement of that piece. And so I think the only thing I'm actually sure of is this, this piece here. I'm not going to put down all the edges because I'd like to do some cross stitch there. But I have assembled, you may be quite proud of me because I'm proud of myself, 1, 2, 3, 4 threads. And so I thought, where will 4 threads get us in this session? So first is a crochet thread that I am going to use to stitch down very efficiently. Oh, on the back is a blanket, worn, thrifted, and it will have backing on the back of it eventually, so it doesn't worry me what colour it is. So why don't we take a little journey upside down, and efficiently we're going to put this piece of Sanderson onto this bit of tapestry onto the blanket. And these are invisible stitches, and by that Rachel always reminds us to credit Jude Hill with that name, and Beck calls them secret stitches, and I am learning that they're very important, and it doesn't matter what we call them, but they're tiny little bits on the top and very big ones on the back, like that. And for me, for everyone, they save pins, but I like it that I can just know that they won't move. And I've got 3 layers down at once, which is cheating really. Okay, so that you saw all those layers. So now I will go across here, knowing that I can soon take that pin out and probably take that pin out. So I'm trying to work out times. Australian Saturday afternoon, Sunday tomorrow, lovely time of the weekend. The seasons change on Monday, so I'm excited about that. For Northern Hemisphere, what are you going into? You might be asleep actually. Not very good at the timing. Yeah, I think you're asleep. And apologies if you're not. But I know that you come from all over the world, and I don't want to just talk about me all the time. All right, so here I am doing the same stitch, but this time into this flower. And these little stitches, well, the point is they won't really be seen. I don't mind if they are, because that's texture. I love already the feel of this in my hand. Blanket on the back and the purest of linen, and whatever this one is. So welcome to new subbies. I haven't said that for a while, but yeah, it's wonderful that this wider online community, we keep finding new people to follow, and the right combination of who we like to watch in what order. And so it's just always a joy, and I've said it many times, totally unplanned. So that's a dream. Okay, now I'm back to where I started. Do I want to, I might stop there. Because, I'll tell you why in a sec. I don't know how I want that to finish. So it may be that something else goes in there over the top. I stitch that as a leaf, another leaf or a petal. So, but I know that now that to there is down, and now I've got this. So similarly, let's go around this corner. Got it's going to, oh, forgot to tie the knot. So a few bits here, because I've got the blanket, then the whatever this beautiful fabric is, which I'm covering up. Oh, there you are. You may as well. I'll go around the corner and you can look at the work, and we'll honour and think of the person who made those few brave cross stitches, and then something must have happened. But they've found their way here. It makes me think of how many of us start things. I've never done kits, to be honest, so am I being wrong by saying that might have been a kit? Probably. So I don't feel like I have something somewhere like that that's not been done. Don't get me wrong, I've got lots of things I haven't finished yet. Oh, I just actually thought, what if that could become a pocket and something in it? Like a heart pocket. There we go. So I'm just going to do that now that I've said it. Okay, so it's one thread gone. Let's do the heart pocket next. So I have gold trimmed up already with a knot. Now this will probably need some more pins. Have I mentioned I want to bead this piece? So this won't be a quick stitch at all. It will be hours and hours, days and days, weeks and weeks, and probably months. Okay, so gold thread, and now I want to do little gold stitches around the side. I mean, I must look up Sanderson. I know many of you will know way more than I about that company. It's 2007. Like, I imagine it's been going for forever. But how often do they bring out collections? I'm going to remember 2007 with this piece because it's the year my twin boys turned 7, and that was significant because it was the first time they both slept through. And my husband and I say we came out of a fog. So we said we were in a fog for 7 years. It was absolutely delightful and joyful, but well, I think we all as mothers have foggy times, but for us having 2 at once, there were times where we thought, will it ever get easier? And it certainly did after 7. So little gold running stitches. Like, as I do this, I'm just looking at the stitching. There is like so these are the bits of lace, and then that's a herringbone stitch being done. Oh, that's tough So I think we might come up a little bit further on this side. I don't know why, it just feels like it's meant to. Oh, quarter sequin. Now I've got my bowerbird nests stacked here beside me. I just looked, oh no, I won't. Everything will come falling down. But it just reminded me that be watching out for September prompt. Literally in the next 24 hours. And newsletter number 3 on 1st of September for us here. I've had people sign up overnight, so I don't know whether I mentioned it, but just a reminder, if you do, just go to my website, which is kateinthenest.com, and it's just a little, put your email in, hit the button, and you'll get it. Oh, that's right, I did talk about it yesterday. Sorry, everyone. Don't want to be boring or repetitive. There we are. Look at that. Imagine the secrets and the treasures that can go live in there. Might make it hard if I'll be able to bead. All right. So, a little bit of gold thread. Let's not waste. And I bet you know what I'm going to do. I'm coming over here. Terry says, am I doing French knots sideways? Does that mean, I don't know, Terry, you'll have to tell me. It's probably just not the right way, but I have fun this way. Oh, well, not even fun, it's just how it comes out with me. Oh, what is that? Sort of totally random. They'll be joined by other things, maybe some beads. Oh, that's right. Just that one. I think we'll do it. Except we better count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Need that even up, that odd number. 9. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm probably saving about 5 minutes of video in time and I'm doing it to save you the pain of me threading my needles. Okay, so I have 2 choices left. I have this pink variegated, which is very long, which means it's going to start to live in one of my flowers. Because I don't know quite what I'm doing, let's just start some colouring it around this flower, except we'll go from the outside in. This is the way I'll, oh, how do I do it, Kate? Yeah, I like to start up here for some reason. And then in. Just literally colouring in and not thinking very much about what size the stitches are. And this variegated cotton just makes it beautiful. Oh. I've been getting some questions. Let me try and answer some of them. I had one then right in my head. Oh, some people have been saying about, they can't find as many flowers as I use. I totally understand that. And so that why this is, probably the progression you're seeing in some of these pieces is that I'm using less of the embroideries for that reason and more fabric. Yeah, I've already spoken about Terry saying something about my fret, my French knots. Hello, Terry. She's such a wonderful person. And I know someone asked about online workshops because many of you can't physically travel. To be honest, I'm not there yet. Just starting, to establish my in-person ones. So I can't make promises because I think I need to look out how to do those. But I love doing online, so that would be a dream as well. But I can't just say straight away. So see, I'm just literally finding pink areas and doing stitches that come in this way, like little triangles. Please keep writing your comments in. I have shared before about AI suggesting great phrases that sound exactly like me. It's actually spooky. How, in fact, now, if that's why I got onto this, someone asked a question and AI answered it. And I thought I could just press the button and send this. And then I thought, I don't want to do that yet. But I'm out of control in terms of answering individual comments. So at the moment, I'm putting a heart and just know that whether you get a personal reply or not, I don't know whether that's bad, but I just want to be authentic. I read them. My husband often reads them and comes in and says, have you seen what the lovely so-and-so wrote? As in, not, like quoting the name, not as, anyway. That's pretty. I think I will keep this tonight. What do I do? My other bits. That's the joy of stitchery, isn't it? You don't want to stop. After this, I actually have to do some work on my journal, so that's right. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry everyone. That was a direct stab. No blood, but big needle. Okay, let's trim those. Okay. I'm feeling quite happy with that so far, and I have one thread left, and it is indeed black. It was already threaded up from another project, so I could do black in here, or I could try it. I'm not very good at that yet, so let me just, can you see these little spots in amongst the French knots? I'll have to give this piece a name because I would like to share it as she flourishes and blooms. So I might call it Hearts and Flowers. At the moment it's got flowers, but it's only got one heart plural. Oh, it's singular, so I will have to work on that. Just a subtle few French knots over the top. They blend into each other. It's sort of nice to have them there. Yeah, I've done 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull that down. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm silly. Did you see that? I started making a French knot on the back in automatic mode. All right, my friends, I hope you've enjoyed something in there. This is my heart pocket, my Sanderson flowers, a little bit of detail coming up on that fringy at the bottom, and she will end up covered with all sorts of things. So thank you for spending your special time, precious time with me. Happy day, night, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks so much. Bye.